Good afternoon. Welcome to Ashley's Talk Show. Today, we have a very special guest with us. Dr. Gareth Morgan will be here to tell us all about Chapter 3 of his latest book, Images of Organization, and answer viewer questions. Dr. Morgan, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you, Ashley. It is good to be here. It warms my heart to know the audience today is interested in learning more about organizations. I was told we have a special audience with us today as well. Welcome, Dr. King and doctoral students.
Well, we are certainly glad you could be with us today. Dr. Morgan, could you please start out by explaining to me and the audience the meaning of the title for this chapter? I understand the title is Organizations as Organisms, and there is even a reference to nature intervening. Is this correct?
Yes, Ashley, that is correct. And there is an important reason for the name of this chapter. In this chapter, I use a metaphor to compare organizations to organisms. Both can depend on the larger world around them for their various needs. And, like organisms, organizations adapt themselves to their environment in order to survive. Not only that, but based on the structure of the environment, certain types of organizations tend to appear and thrive.
So, you are saying, like an organism, if an organization is placed within an environment and is not able to adapt to those conditions, the organization will slowly get weaker, or even die.
Unfortunately, that is exactly the case. This is only one organization theory, but it does make sense if you think about it. If you parallel molecules to individuals, cells to groups, complex organisms to the organization itself, species to populations within organizations, and ecology as social ecology, the metaphor begins to make sense.
Did you know in class last week, this guy tried to tell us organizations were like machines? I knew he was crazy. That theory had to do with goals and structure. It talked about the efficiency of organizations, but the theory we are discussing tonight is completely different, isn't it?
Right. Organism theory of organizations puts all that on a back burner, believing that the goals and functions of an organization are secondary to survival and biological-like concerns. Organizations have to plan with the environment in mind.
Let's talk for a minute about people in this theory. I have many teacher friends. Let's say we cut pay, limit supplies, up the student numbers, require more training, more planning, and less sleep. As a trade, we give them 2 pots of coffee a day and lots of standardized testing. That is the proper way for an organization to treat its employees, right?
Ashley, I think you need to read this chapter again. It discusses the employee's need to be satisfied, just like molecules. Individuals need rewards and motivation to work effectively. Workers should not be given work to the point they are exhausted. They need the resources to grow and develop. They need to feel useful and important and be given recognition for their work.
Well, thank you for clearing up the confusion. I hope our federal government heard that. Maybe you could talk to them. Let's move on. Could you please explain to our audience the idea of an open systems approach to organization?
Sure, like I said in my book, it's the idea that organizations, like organisms, are open to their environment, meaning in order to survive they must have an appropriate relationship with their environment.
So, organizations are not closed machines, like we were told last week?
Not at all according to this theory.
Dr. Morgan, we are going to take a quick break. I would like our viewers to take this time to discuss the implications of the open systems approach as it relates to organizations and how they need to operate. Specifically, how does the school system in your specific schools or classrooms function as organisms? Talk amongst yourselves about the implications the open systems approach has for your organization.